Hey everybody, it's Scott Stiene, the host of Bank the Bet podcast with winnersandwhiners.com, and we are here today to take a look at the World Series that gets rolling tonight there in Boston in the shadow of the Green Monster at Venerable Fenway Park. The Dodgers are plus 138 to win the series, while Boston checks in at better than 3-2 against at minus 158. I think in spite of the fact that the Dodgers did not have the best record in the National League, I think a pretty good case can be made that they are right now the best team to represent the senior circuit going against the team that led the American League all year long. Basically, to use a horse racing phrase, the Bo Sox went wire to wire and they were never headed. So, Boston, the question is, are they really, really that good? Let's find out, shall we? The Boston Red Sox, like we talked about, went wire to wire. They never were really challenged by the Yankees, even though the Yankees ended up having the second best record there in the American League. They never really challenged Boston. Boston's had it on cruise control for about the last month, at least. The Dodgers, on the other hand, were involved in a three-way battle all summer long that got down to a two-way battle in September when the Arizona Diamondbacks all of a sudden decided to stop playing competitive baseball, and it became a two-way battle between the Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies, which ended up having to go to game 163 that the Dodgers ultimately won. To me, this series is about two questions. Number one, which David Price do we get to see? Because David Price is going to be the starter in game number 2, and of course he will also be the starter in game number 5 if the Dodgers are able to take at least one game from the Red Sox. So who are we going to see? Are we going to see the David Price that shut down the Astros in the last game, going 6 innings, giving up no runs, 6 hits, just 2 walks, and with 9 strikeouts? That is good David Price. However, earlier in the series and against the Yankees, we saw bad David Price. In his appearances there, he ends up going 6 1/3, giving up 7 runs, 8 hits, and 6 walks. So, are we going to see David Price pitch 2 fantastic games? I don't think so. I think we're going to see him pitch 1 at the most, and it's possible that the Dodgers are able to get to him twice, okay? So, the other question that we have to consider, how are the Red Sox going to handle left-handers? During the season, they didn't handle left-handers all that well. While they hit a sterling 275 against righties, they hit just 250 against southpaws with an OPS that was almost a full 100 points lower. When they faced righties, 817 against lefties, 719. That is a heck of a difference, and the Dodgers throw 3 quality left-handers up against the Red Sox throughout this series. The fourth pitcher, Walker Buehler, who's the rookie, who is arguably the best pitcher in baseball left right now that's still pitching. He has been exemplary over the last month of the season and throughout the playoffs as well. So, here's what I'm thinking, all right? So we've got Kershaw and we've got Chris Sale going tonight. Right now, you can get Clayton Kershaw at plus value. He's sitting somewhere in the neighborhood of plus 120 to 130, depending on the book. I don't mind taking Kershaw, arguably the best pitcher of this generation, at plus value. I know Chris Sale is nails. I know he's nails in Fenway Park, but I wouldn't mind taking a flyer on him in the game 1. What I like even better is I like the Dodgers at plus 138 to win the World Series. I don't think that the Boston Red Sox are going to be able to compete with the pitching staff that the Dodgers trot out there. Plus, the Dodgers bullpen right now has been a lot better than the Boston Red Sox bullpen. Sure, they've been worked more, but I think that is to their advantage. They haven't been overworked. They've had plenty of days off. I think that also plays a part in this game, or in this series rather. Kimbrel, this guy, he's not been great. He's not been good in the World Series or in the playoffs so far. And unless he gets his turns around, the Boston Red Sox don't have the dependable closer that they had all year round. So, to conclude, take the Dodgers. Take the 138 if you want to have a little bit of fun. Make your 138. See what happens tonight. If Kershaw gets beat, then that price goes up even higher. So you could be looking somewhere in the neighborhood, just a guess, 175 to 200, depending on how the markets play out. I don't hate the Dodgers even in a 6-game series being behind 1 game. I think if they can get a split in Boston, they go to LA And they've got Walker Buehler going at home where he is much better. They have Rich Hill, who's just the kind of lefty that gives the Boston Red Sox fits. And then for the fifth game, they've got Kershaw again. So I think that's where the value lies. See what happens tonight, but play the Dodgers. Don't be afraid to play the Dodgers, even down one game. That's my tip. Little underdog. Oh, let's get those dogs hitting tonight. All right. Hey, this is Scott Stiene with Winners and Winers. I want to thank everybody for being there and checking it out. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to like our videos. As for me, I'm out of here. I got to head back to the window. We'll see you again next time.